In this video, I'm going to go over all the different parts of the document camera. First, you should have a black Epson carrier bag. This is the document camera. Adapter. Power cable. USB cable. VGA cable. Remote. And microscope adapter. In this video, I'm going to go over how to plug everything in. You're going to need your adapter and power cable. I'm going to plug these two in right here. Now this end is going to go into the back of the document camera to the very left where it says power. The other end of the cable, which looks like this, is going to go into an outlet. The second cable that you're going to need is the USB cable. Now, the two ends look a little bit different. One looks a little bit square, while the other one looks a little bit like a rectangle. Now, the rectangular end is going to go into the hub adapter. The solid white part is going to face down. Now, you'll notice that this end kind of looks like a house, and the roof is going to face the top. And I'm going to plug this in to the USB-B. And that's it. In this video, we're going to turn on our document camera and learn about some of the very basic functions. Now first, I'm going to turn on the document camera by pressing on the power button. I could also do that by pressing on the power button on the remote control here. You'll notice that the light is flashing blue. That means that it's starting up. Once the light is a solid blue, it's ready to go. Okay, so I'm going to open up this projector. You'll notice that there's a joint here and there's a joint here. So that's where you want to bend the arm. So I'm bending the arm and opening it up, just like that. And now I'm going to rotate the arm forward. Okay. Next, I'm going to turn on the document camera on Zoom. So first, I'm going to go to share screen, and then up at the top, you'll notice that it says basic and advanced. I'm going to click on advanced, and then click on content from second camera and share. Now you should be able to see your own image here. The reason why you don't see me is because I have the shutter closed on the camera on the laptop at the top. Anyways, I'm going to click on switch camera, and that should show the image on the document camera. There's a little arrow here, and that's where you want to line up your documents. So the arrow should be in the center of whatever document you have. And that looks good. Okay, so let's go over the buttons on the remote first. Okay, so let me just focus this. Now the first thing that you'll notice is that blue button right here. That's what we use to turn on the document camera. Below that is the autofocus. So that's a handy button. If I click on that autofocus button, everything goes into focus. And here I have the brightness button. So if I want to make the image brighter, I'll click on the top button, and that makes the image brighter, as you can see. I could also make the image darker here. There's also the zoom button. So zooming in is on the top. I could zoom out. That's the button on the bottom. And you could also manually focus by pressing on the up and down arrow. So it focuses it very slightly. Okay. And again, these are the main buttons right here. You'll also notice that next to the autofocus button, there's a freeze and capture. those buttons will work if you have the software installed for the document camera. And the link for the software is in the Google Slides, but I'm not going to be going over that in this video. You'll notice that there's a record button here. And in order to record, you're going to need an SD card, which goes right here. You'll also notice there is a menu button, and these are the buttons for the menu. Now, because my document camera is connected to the laptop with a USB cable, I will not be able to show you the menu options. And lastly, if you want to adjust the brightness, you can also turn on the light on the document camera up here. I'm going to turn on the light and turn off the light. So you also have that option to adjust the brightness. Okay, I'm going to go over the exact same buttons on the actual document camera itself. So here it is. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to go from right to left. Again, the capture and record button, you have to install the software. Here's the focus button. So if I click on the focus button, it will automatically focus the image for you. I could zoom in. I could zoom out. And here is the brightness. So that's the brightness. Make the image brighter. I can make the image darker. And the buttons on the left and right, that is for the focus. So I could change the focus of the image by clicking on the left and right arrows. Here's the source. And lastly, here's the power button. So in order to turn the document camera off, you're going to need to click on the power button. Some of the document cameras, you might need to click on the button twice. And once the light turns off, the document camera will turn off. And you can, if you choose, fold the arm down and close the document camera.